Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome back to a brand new Diamond Art Club sneak peek video. Oh my god, you guys, when I saw that I was getting this sneak peek particularly, I was so excited. I love this artist. Today's sneak peek is Back to School by the Gubufamily. Oh, I love this so much. This is a 25.6 by 31.9 inch or 65 by 80.9 centimeter square diamonds. I love this like cluttered desk artwork. It's so cute. This diamond painting, as well as the other new releases that are releasing this upcoming weekend, they're releasing tomorrow, which is Saturday, May 16th. There are 2 release times, so if you are a part of the Diamond or Ruby tier of the rewards program, you do get half an hour early access. That begins at 12 p.m. Eastern or 9 a.m. Pacific, and then general release is half an hour later at 9:30 a.m. Pacific or 12:30 p.m. Eastern. If this canvas or any of the other ones sell out during early access, they will restock for general. So like I said, this is releasing tomorrow, and thank you so much, Diamond Art Club, for sending this over for me to unbox ahead of the weekend's release. I'm so excited to get into it, so let's go ahead and hop right into the canvas. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do a really quick tour of the box here. Right off the bat, we have this adorable render of the artwork wrapped around the box. I'm so excited about this artwork. On the bottom here, we have all blue branding and the little square emblem. This just shows that it is a square drill canvas. And then over here on the side, we have all of our color info. So this painting has 66 colors, including 6 fairy dust diamonds, for a total diamond count of 84,825 drills. Not too big of a project, definitely on the bigger side. I feel like it definitely did not focus. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get it to focus. I don't think it did. My bad. On the back here, we have how diamond painting works, your kit contents, all of your warnings, things like that. And then on the side of the box, as well as the bottom of the box, you also have another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the artist, the size, all that info. In case you store your paintings kind of stacked on top of each other, you can kind of pick them out of a crowd just a little bit easier. But anyways, I don't think I undid the plastic all the way on this. If this happens to be your first purchase with Diamond Art Club this upcoming weekend and you are looking for a discount code, I actually do have an affiliate discount code. It's Michaela15. It saves you 15% off your first Diamond Art Club order. Totally no pressure to use it. I do make a small, excuse me, my bad, I hit, the box thing hit my tray thing. There's definitely no pressure to use it. I do make a small commission if you do, so thank you if you do choose to use it, but totally no pressure either way. But anyways, everything here comes in a sleeve, and so you will have your canvas, you have your toolkit, and you have your thank you for your purchase envelope with your sticker sheet and hopefully a treasure quest card. So let's go ahead and just run over the toolkit really quickly. All of Diamond Art Club's toolkits, they're going to be the same no matter if you get a square or a round drill painting from Diamond Art Club. So the first thing we have here is Diamond Art Club's Twist and Pick pen. These pens are really nice. They're a little bit more ergonomic, a little bit thicker to, to hold, and there's a cap here on the single placer you will want to take off, and you can twist the pen, and this pen is actually preloaded with some clear wax. And yeah, so the pen eventually will start kind of self-feeding the wax out the single placer, and you can just pick off the excess and begin diamond painting. And if you happen to run out of the wax that's preloaded inside of here, you can just twist the pen the other direction and refill it if you'd like. And then over here on the other end of the pen, we just have a thin plastic 4-placer that is removable. You can replace it with something else if you'd like. And then you do get a bag of baggies. There are about 15 baggies in here, so not enough to kit up your project, but I personally love using these baggies. I think, honestly, I keep all of them. I think they're such a lifesaver. What I like to do is store leftover diamonds in here. Sometimes when I'm kitting up, I will overestimate how big a container is, and I will need to use these baggies to kind of fill extra. It's just a great, little inclusion. Let's see, you also get a plate of the clear wax. That's actually the wax that comes in the single placer of the pen. You can use this if you run out of the single placer wax, or you can use it to refill your multi-placer. And then you get a really nice bigger size tray. It has a lid and a tray stopper that also does have a couple goodies inside of here. So the first thing you get inside of here is a plate of some more wax, but this is actually the OG pink heart-shaped wax. Just keep in mind that if you're going to refill this, you want to peel back this plastic cover here and then load up your pen. But if you want to use this in your multi-placer, single placer, wherever. And then you also get a thin plastic 7 placer in case you are feeling like a daredevil and you want to try multi-placing with 7 diamonds instead of 4. And then the tray here. The tray is really, really nice. The tray has a lid and a tray stopper, has beveled edges here so that way none of the drills get stuck when you're pouring them out. And what's also really nifty about these trays is that they're actually stackable. So I've seen quite a few people actually kit up in these trays and put the sticker label here on the stopper and stack up all of the trays once you have a lot of them. That's really nifty. That's super duper cool. So that is everything that comes in your Diamond Art Club toolkit. I feel like it's really comprehensive, has everything you need to do your diamond painting. So next, let's go ahead and move into our thank you for your purchase envelope. Inside of here, we will have our sticker sheet and a treasure quest card. So here is our thank you for your purchase envelope. So inside of here, you just have step-by-step instructions on how to diamond paint in the middle. Up here, you have tips and tricks. Sorry, like bending it weird. Tips and tricks. Down here, you have your kit contents. Over here, we have save 20% off your first app purchase. And then once you've actually made your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, you can use this QR code to join their VIP Facebook group. It is a ton of fun in there. You get some fun kind of special extra perks like voting privileges, and you can share your WIP progress, your finishes, all that fun stuff. So just some fun info in there in case you're newer. And then we have our treasure quest card. Oh, I love this, and it's a silver. What is a treasure quest card? A treasure quest card is a secondary rewards program with Diamond Art Club, and they come in the form of these trading cards. They come in different rarities. So the most common card you'll get is a bronze, and then getting more rare, you have silver, gold, and then black, which is the most rare. And you can tell what the color of the card is based on the border here, as well as on the back. It will tell you, and distinctive pattern on the back as well, but there is a little scratch off here. So once you collect more of the cards and once you have enough of the different rarities, you can scratch off that code and actually redeem for really fun prizes like a gift card or even a custom from Diamond Art Club, which is so cool. How fun that this is a silver. I feel like it's my lucky week. I unboxed Jewel of the Garden yesterday and I got a gold. I feel like I'm feeling very lucky. It's also my birthday week. Today is actually my birthday, the day I'm filming this video, and maybe it's the birthday luck. I have no idea, but this is beautiful. And then we have our sticker sheet. So if you are like me and you like to decorate the heck out of your paper logbook, you absolutely can do that. These are all pre-cut sticker labels. I like putting them in my paper logbook once I start working on a diamond painting. And then we have our original artwork sticker here in the back. This is so pretty. I truly love Gubufamily's artwork. I love this cluttered desk scene. That is so fun. You have a spot for your start and end date up here, all of your stats down here. And then once you open up your little sticker sheet, you have all of your pre-cut sticker labels. So these are really nice, again, because they're pre-cut, so you can just stick and put it on your external storage system, which is really nifty. And yeah, okay, so all of our special drills are listed at the bottom of the color code list here, and we actually only have one special drill type in this painting, and that is a fairy dust. It looks like we'll have a light blue, I think that's gray, pink, green, yellow, and like a peach color. So I'm really excited to see these drills in the drill train and see where they go on the canvas. But that is our sticker sheet, and let's go ahead and move on into the main event. All of Diamond Art Club's canvases come in a branded dust bag that says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So let's go ahead and open this up. The backing of all of Diamond Art Club's canvases are so soft and plush. I love the material that they use. Oh my gosh, look at this really fun color palette. It's pretty neutral, but like you do have some good pops of color in here as well. Like I can see some fun yellows and oranges and greens. Honestly, if there is somewhere that I don't, well, I was gonna say that my stash lacks, but I don't necessarily think that's a true statement. But I don't tend to work on a ton of paintings that have this kind of color palette, so I always welcome it. And this artwork is just so dang cute. Really, really, really cute. So that's our drill pack, but we will take a look at that here in a minute a little bit closer. What I am going to do actually is roll this canvas backwards. It's totally safe to do this with Diamond Art Club canvases. Diamond Art Club uses a poured glue on their canvas, and also though, if you just let this canvas sit out for a little bit, it will actually flatten out on its own, but we do not have that kind of time. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. I love this. Oh my gosh, this thing is so big. Oh my gosh. Okay, but like the huge cell phone listening to lo-fi study music, that is so fun. Ooh, and they wrote out Gubu here. Okay, it's actually a little bit glary, my apologies. Gubu, that is so fun. Oh my gosh. I love this. Okay, this is so cute. The AirPods, oh my gosh, I love it. The pretzel on here, oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with this canvas. What I'm going to go ahead and do actually is insert a picture of the entire thing in the frame because I am not able to fit this entire thing in frame. This is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, Diamond Art Club, you know my taste to a T. This is so fabulous. I feel like this is a perfect canvas, actually probably like for August, September timeline for anyone like parents with your kids going back to school, or if you're a student yourself, I feel like this could be really cool. I think this is so fun. Oh my gosh, I really, really, really love this artwork a lot. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a really quick tour of the canvas. So right off the bat at the top here, we have Diamond Art Club's branding, Do What Makes You Sparkle. The edging of the canvas is scalloped and poked, and it helps prevent fraying. You have a schematic of all of your symbols going along the top left-hand side of the canvas, as well as down here, going along the bottom right-hand side of the canvas. And I don't know, I think you can tell pretty easily on a canvas like this, but there are some gray lines on this plastic cover sheet. So it's not directly on the canvas itself, which Diamond Art Club does use a very sticky poured glue on their canvas, but these gray lines on the plastic cover sheet is actually a perforated plastic cover. So if you're not a fan of like washi tape or release paper, you can just work directly on this canvas alone. And all you have to do is grab on either side of the gray line and tear, and you will create about 10 by 10 centimeter or 4 by 4 inch sections to work in, which is really nifty. How many times can I say nifty in this video? Is that my word of the day? It might be. Down here, we have some more info. So we have the name of the painting, another look at the artwork, the size, the artist, and the copyright symbol. This means that Gubufamily has given permission for the use of this artwork to be turned into a diamond painting and is being fairly compensated. That is across the board what Diamond Art Club does with all of their artists, and that is one of the many, many, many reasons why I love Diamond Art Club. And unfortunately, art theft is really common in the crafting space, especially in diamond painting, so I love that Diamond Art Club does right by artists. Over here in the middle, we have Diamond Art Club's social media information. I always recommend you follow them to stay up to date with all of the new releases. And then over here at the bottom right-hand side of the canvas is Diamond Art Club's lifetime warranty. So basically, if anything happens to your canvas or the drills, like you spill your drills, whatever it may be, and you are the original owner and purchaser of your canvas, you can contact customer support and they will help you out. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love this. I truly, truly, truly love this. This is one of those diamond paintings that you will never get bored, right? You are always diamond painting something. I guess going into like color blocking versus confetti on this canvas, let me just zoom in so I can give you guys a good example of both. I do think this canvas encompasses a good example of both. For a lot of like the desk, right? Like the background, the desk, you're gonna see a lot of the same color in a small area. That is color blocking. Pull out that 7-placer, practice with a multi-placer. You'll be able to zip through those sections pretty quickly, and I feel like it's gonna break up some of these objects a little bit, which is really cool. But let's see, confetti, confetti, confetti. You know, honestly, I mean, there's a lot going on, but nothing seems like insanely confetti heavy. I guess over here is a good example actually of confetti. Confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area. So you will be switching out the color in your tray just a little bit more often, but you're also going to be getting a better level of detail. So I feel like this canvas has a pretty good mix of both. And I feel like, so I do a good amount of paintings that just have a lot of confetti. This type of confetti that I'm seeing on this canvas doesn't look all that bad. I feel like there are varying levels of confetti. I mean, you're gonna see like a little bit more going on in the plants over here. Oh, and down here in general. I mean, it kind of just depends on where you're working on the canvas, but I feel like you're never gonna get bored or burnt out because, you know, once you do confetti, you're gonna maybe have some color blocking to break it up. So anyways, this is so cute. I'm really not over this particularly. I just think that is so freaking cute. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, flip this canvas the other direction, and let's go ahead and take a look at all of our diamonds. So all of Diamond Art Club's drill packs here have a sticker on them. So this says back to school. If you store these separate from the canvas in the box they came in, you can match them up later. I just always recommend checking these when you get them in the mail, just to make sure that the drills are correct. Because if they're not and you're the original owner, you can reach out. So let's go ahead, take these out of here. Look at these colors, very fun spread of colors. Not my typical MO in terms of colors, but like truly the artwork. I just love it. Okay, let me get you guys zoomed in a little bit and let's take a look at these drill colors. So right off the bat, we have a ton of bags of 3770. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags. I believe that's the desk color, the background / desk color. Gorgeous. We got some fun neutrals right off the bat. Ooh, a few bags of 3865. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of 3865. You're probably noticing that these drills are not in DMC order. Diamond Art Club actually orders their drills in weight order instead of DMC order, which is why we're kind of seeing it from most amount of drills to least amount of drills. Ooh, here's our first fairy dust color. We have 2 bags of this kind of peachy fairy dust, like darker peach, Z3824. Fairy dust diamonds have a really pretty shimmery effect on them, like almost like a fine glitter coating on the top, and this is the only special drill type we have in this painting, which I feel like suits this artwork really well. Fairy dust drills just give a really shimmery effect kind of wherever you're putting it, and I'm really excited to see where these are gonna go on the canvas. So we have this kind of dark peachy color. I love these colors. Z725, this really pretty yellow fairy dust. Gorgeous, man. I love special drills. I love fairy dust. I just think they're so pretty. Beautiful bag of that color. And then Z704, a really pretty green color, like a, it's not really true green, it's a little bit on the lighter side. It's gorgeous. I bet you we're gonna see that in some of the plants. That's what, 3 fairy dusts that we've seen? You know, I can't even keep track when we don't have anything other than fairy dust, so if you're new to my channel, I'm really bad at keeping track of how many special drills we've seen versus not. Ooh, okay, Z317 is right here. Yeah, a really pretty gray fairy dust, and you can definitely see that fine glitter coating on the top of this. It is beautiful. I love that so much. I think we're waiting on two more fairy dust. Very pretty colors. And I feel like we have some good amounts of these special drills. Like we have a lot of them and we have a good amount of each of them. These last couple are gonna be kind of smaller amounts, but here we have Z605, this really pretty pink fairy dust color, like light pink. Stunning. And then just final amounts of these smaller quantities. And one more fairy dust, I think. See, unless I miscounted. I have no idea. Did I miscount? I think I miscounted. I bet you we saw all of them. I really thought I was keeping better track though. Unless I just fully skipped one. Let me just open up the sticker sheet real quick. Not this happening yesterday and today. Did we see the blue one, 157? I don't know if we saw that one, actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you guys set up so we can take a look at special drills, and I'm gonna look at them ahead of you, and I'm gonna try to find that blue fairy dust because I actually think that's the one fairy dust we did not look at. Let me try to find it. I'm not gonna lie, I truly cannot remember if I showed you guys this fairy dust, but just in case I didn't, Z157, this really pretty light blue fairy dust. Someone can let me know in the comments if I did gloss over this. I really do not remember. Yeah, it's possible I did, but I found it right away. So I think we caught all of the fairy dust now. So let's go ahead and take a look together where these special drills are going on the canvas. So as a reminder, we had quite a few specials, all fairy dust. We had a blue, a gray, a light pink, a green, a yellow, and a peach. So let's go ahead, and yes, I was correct about the green fairy dust. We're gonna see quite a bit of the green fairy dust in this plant specifically. That's gonna be so pretty in that plant. If there's something I love, it's fairy dust in greenery or ABs in greenery. I just think it's always so pretty. So we're gonna find a lot of the green fairy dust in there. In the pencil here, we're gonna see some of the blue fairy dust, but it's the lighter blue, the lighter of the two blues in this pencil. Oh my gosh, the little like mousy, is this a mouse or a cat? Oh no. You wanna know what Natalie told me today? She said, you know what I'm getting you for your birthday? I'm getting you an animal identification book. And you know what? Apparently I need it. Shout out Natalie, Diet Coke and Diamonds. The entirety of this little mouse friend, I think this is a mouse. I think, it might be a cat, I don't know. Has some of the gray fairy dust in it. Let's see, this little guy here, I don't know what this is. I know Gubufamily does a lot of just like little creatures. So in this little guy here, we do have some of the yellow fairy dust. Not a ton of it, but a little bit here, just kind of highlighting a bit. And then in the pretzel here, we're also gonna see a little bit of that yellow fairy dust. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to kit this up right away. I shouldn't, but I really want to. Let's see, over here, this looks like a pastry of sorts that he's sitting on. We're also gonna find some of the yellow fairy dust in this area here, in some of these medium yellow areas. This little guy here also has some of the yellow fairy dust in him, as well as his little like hat has a little bit of the like peachish fairy dust. Okay, and then this entire peach area that we're seeing here where it says Gubu, but not where it says Gubu, but you know, the peach area around it, we are gonna see some of that peach fairy dust. That's really, really pretty. This pencil is going to have some of the yellow fairy dust. And then this little guy down here is gonna have a little bit of that green fairy dust. Let's get this scooted down just a little bit. Okay, so surrounding the phone here, we are gonna see some of that gray fairy dust outlining the phone. And then a little bit inside here, this is gonna be the pink fairy dust, these like pink lines here. I wonder if we have any other specials in here, actually. Not that I can tell. So I think we're just gonna see the pink fairy dust in there. This little guy here also has some of the yellow fairy dust in it. That is so cute. And then a little bit of the yellow fairy dust here as well. That's like the side of a Post-it note. Over here. Yeah, so a little bit highlighting over here. This is like, I think this is a mouse pad, actually. A little bit highlighting the end of the mouse pad. We have a little bit of that light blue fairy dust, as well as we're seeing it a little bit inside the middle of it here. We're also going to see a little bit of the pink fairy dust inside of here as well. Okay, oh, the little strawberry here. We're gonna see a little bit of the green fairy dust inside the greenery of that strawberry. I really love this. What is this? This is an eraser. This is an eraser. We are seeing some of that light blue fairy dust highlighting that eraser here. Oh my gosh, I love this artwork. This entire thing is cracking me up in the best way possible. It is just so endearing. The pencil up here that this little friend is holding, we have a little bit of the peach fairy dust in here throughout. And then on this teacup here, we're gonna see a little bit more of that yellow fairy dust on the side of the cup, going up the cup here, and on the handle. And then over here, I keep having to go back to the original artwork. Okay, so this is like part of like a, like the wire of the mouse that's over here. Oh, and actually the side of the mouse has the gray fairy dust and the wire has some of the gray fairy dust. Okay. And then the paper clip right here. We're going to see some of that light blue fairy dust in here. Lots and lots and lots and lots of specials. I am here for it. The pencil case, all of this, all of this, all of this, all of this. This is all the peach fairy dust. We did see like 2 pretty big bags of it. The pencil, out like highlighting the pencil here and down here, we're gonna see some of the yellow fairy dust. This pencil here, we're gonna see some of the pink fairy dust. This pen here, we're gonna see a little bit of that light blue fairy dust as well as the gray fairy dust down here. I am obsessed with this painting. Really, 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 really love this. We're also going to see a mix of the light pink fairy dust and the blue fairy dust, a little bit going on down here. Oh my God, I love this. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna see a little bit more of that light green fairy dust going on in the plants over here as well. And then this little guy has some of the pink fairy dust, or excuse me, the peach fairy dust. I'm obsessed. And then the keyboard here, this light blue that we're seeing is going to be some of that light blue fairy dust highlighting and a little bit in here as well. Oh my gosh. This is so precious. I love it. Oh my gosh. As a reminder, this is Back to School by the Gubufamily. This and the other new releases are coming out tomorrow, which is May 16th. And I truly, truly, truly do not want to push anybody to purchase this if they, you know, aren't feeling it. But what I will say is that I have a feeling this one is going to sell out really, really fast. It is a really cute piece of artwork. Gubufamily is a really popular artist with Diamond Art Club. So if this is a painting that you have your eye on and that you really want to snag, I recommend being online early, refreshing, and I hope you are able to get your hands on this because if I had not gotten this as a sneak peek, I would have been right alongside you guys fighting. So anyways, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.